Trouble in France, football hooliganism, England and Russia fans not covering themselves in glory. This kind of behaviour is nothing new, of course. Maybe sunshine, alcohol, a foreign holiday, and angry man-children is not a good combination. Not a combination that's conducive to a good time, anyway. But it isn't just England and Russia fans who've been misbehaving. French fans also have been instigating trouble, and yes, I've seen the footage of less than professional conduct from the authorities. Let's call it what it is. Police brutality. Disgraceful stuff. It's my understanding that England and Russia have been threatened with expulsion from the tournament if there's any more unpleasantness. It's a fast-moving situation. Events are perhaps overtaking me as I say these words. The whole episode, though, pathetic. People throwing bottles, chairs, and wild punches at each other. Fucking idiots. Moving on. I received an invitation recently to attend a gathering back in the area I went to school in, the area I grew up in, really. Not a formal get-together as such, but I've heard that about 30 or 40 people have confirmed. I won't be in attendance. I'm not a fan of social gatherings anyway, but more so than that, I just don't want to be put in a situation where I'm straining myself by doing the whole, oh hello, haven't seen you in 17 years. Never liked you much anyway in the first place. What have you been doing with yourself? Oh, you're a management supervising consultant or some such crap. Fascinating. Well done you. Having to do that 20 or more times in one evening isn't my idea of fun times. I'm really not that curious as a man in his mid-30s to know what people I haven't seen or heard from since I was a teenager have been getting up to, so what can I say? Fuck that. The big EU referendum. Just over a week away now. I know how I'm voting. I asked a waitress at work the other day about what she thought about this whole thing. She said she didn't know anything about it. Then her friend said the same thing. On one level, I'm inclined to respect their honesty, but I'm also disappointed that grown adults haven't taken the time to inform themselves on an issue which is greatly significant. This vote is going to have big political, economic, social repercussions. Are we in the EU or are we out? We're going to find out soon enough. Alright, I feel like I should say something about the recent massacre in Orlando at the nightclub. Your various media sources want to follow their various narratives or angles. The deliberate targeting of gay people. Yeah. Or the ease with which this man was able to obtain the high-powered instrument of murder in question. Or people want to talk about the Islamic fundamentalism angle. After every mass shooting in the US, which seems to be more and more common, you have the Republican reactionary defense of the right to bear arms. It's like a knee-jerk defense every time. What I'd like to say in closing here is yes, it is of course a terrible tragedy. Not so shocking though, is it? The shooter, the perpetrator, I don't know the details of his story. I've picked up bits and pieces. Let's face facts, he's wasted his life. He destroyed scores of lives and then he himself was ended by the cops. And now this is his story, his legacy if you like. A piece of shit, mass killer, a murderer. his family have to live with the stain of his memory and what he did for the rest of their lives. 29 years old, life gone. Another sad individual destroyed by hatred. Finishing on a positive note though, if I can. I just finished work and I'm about to have ice cream, so yay. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you later, folks. Take care of yourselves.